What I love about ER nursing.
Hello? I love you.
What is good, you guys? It's NWA here, Nurse Pat. You already know we dropping some heat. Now, in my previous video, I talked about things that I hated about ER nursing.
Are you kidding me?
Now, it's only fair that I make a video about the things that I love about ER nursing. Now, there's a good amount of things that I do like about the ER, but to keep the video short and sweet, I'm gonna try to only mention 7 main things. No particular order, of course. 1, the teamwork. The teamwork needed in an ER is incredibly important, and it's truly awesome to see. If you've only been a bedside nurse, you haven't seen true teamwork like an ER.
You're gonna learn today.
Not only do you have to have good teamwork with your fellow nurses, but other healthcare professionals as well, like the doctors, respiratory therapists, ER techs, phlebotomists, etc. And I love the feeling when I can participate and help my peers with their patients or train wrecks.
I'm having chest pain.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Because I know that if I'm in trouble, they got my back.
Avengers!
Assemble.
If I were to broadcast on my Vocera
Help me!
or communication device, whatever you guys use, that I need help in a specific room, I guarantee you, you're gonna have a flock of nurses coming through, some techs, maybe even the doctor assigned to the room, and it'll just be like that, instant. They might even drop what they're doing to come see what's going on and help me out. And that's really just a great feeling because it gives me a sense of security that I'm not alone. The ER doctors, for the most part, will always be on the floor if you need them for anything. They also have Voceras too, so usually you can just hit them up real quick and convey a message or ask them something. Now, when I worked on the floor, one of the things that I hated doing was having to call doctors, especially if it was on-call doctors. I worked PM swing shifts before, so usually it was an on-call doctor. And a good chunk of them wouldn't be so happy that you're calling them. They just sound annoyed and disregard whatever you have to say. And good luck asking them to come assess the patient, because that was quite rare. ER, if you call for a doctor to come assess the patient, they come with the quickness. 3, ER doctors, in my opinion, just from what I've experienced, seem way more chill and sociable. They seem a lot easier to talk to, as if they actually have a soul.
I have no soul.
Some of those doctors even go on a first name basis with some of the senior nurses. They've built that relationship and bond with each other and that mutual respect. Now, I'm not on that level yet, I'm still calling everybody doctor. Now compare that with some of the grumpy hospitalists or surgeons that have RBFs and don't look like they want to talk to you at all. Or maybe they're just straight up condescending. I personally aren't very fond of individuals that have that God complex going on. 4, learning new things and being challenged. Now, there's always a learning opportunity in the ER, in my opinion. Now, every now and then I'll come across different diseases, hallmark signs and symptoms and conditions that I've never seen or heard about.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
And a lot of times, either nurses who have seen it or the doctors will explain to me exactly what's going on and what we gotta do. I feel like the ER keeps me on my toes. It could be chill at certain times, but then out of nowhere, you could just be bombarded with multiple high acuity patients, and it just turns into a shit show.
Oh, hell no!
They say the ER is like riding a bike, except the bike is on fire, you're on fire, everything around you is on fire.
Oh, shit! Hey!
5, career advancement. In terms of experience, the ER gives you such a broad range of patients and demographics, conditions, that you'll have so much experience. It's easy to go to other units or specialties that you want to if you decide to. Having that critical experience allows the doors to be open for things like the ICU, IR, cath lab, PACU, in which if I stayed as a bedside nurse, I wouldn't have that opportunity. It would probably take a really long time to get that opportunity, unless I were to move hospitals to somewhere that's not as good of a hospital, or it's like out of nowhere, or rural hospital, stuff like that. And I prefer not to do that. 6, life skills with dealing with emergencies. Since becoming an ER nurse, I personally feel that I can be more prepared for dealing with emergencies that have to do with my family or friends outside of work. I would also have a gist for what they would do for them if they were to go to the ER, as well as if it's even worth it for them to go to the ER, depending on what's going on. Trust me, there's a lot of things that people go to the ER for that are not an emergency whatsoever.
I slipped on an ice cube and got covered in boo-boos.
Boo-boos, eh? I think you guys want that hospital.
Weenie Hut General!
Should have just had a doctor's appointment or gone to urgent care. Now for urgent care, I know their hours aren't 24/7, so that's a thing as well. Now 7, last but not least, increased satisfaction for saving a life. Now, as a bedside nurse, you're also aiding in saving a life via treatments for the patient that are necessary. However, as an ER nurse, things be hitting different. Like literally, critical patients that come to us could die if we don't act quick and do what we need to do. Certain treatments, meds, interventions need to happen right then and there, or it could really mean a difference between life and death. It feels more so that I'm directly saving a life compared to when I was a bedside nurse, if that makes sense. But yeah, those are the main things I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below if you want to share anything, if you have any questions. Be sure to like and subscribe to support your boy. And as always, stay safe, stay humble. I'm out.